Hey there. I hope it's a good day for you as you anticipate Christmas. And I hope Christmas, that time with family and friends, the time of whatever happens for you on that day, may it be blessed and enriched and joyful. So I thought we'd take a few minutes and do a few more of those blesseds. Last week when I started these, I said that the word blessed, a person was blessed in Jewish culture if they were wealthy, if they had health, and if they had property. So blessedness was not something that was seen in someone that didn't have those things. Indeed, if someone was sick, it was thought that they must not be blessed by God, that they are ill because of their sins. So the very idea that blessedness could apply to anything else was kind of outside the realm. So it would have been shocking to have this list. We've heard the Beatitudes so many times in our own lives, so we probably aren't as shocked. So we started with, blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they'll be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. And then Jesus continues. Blessed are the merciful, for they will receive mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called sons of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And blessed are you when men revile you and persecute you and say all kinds of evil against you falsely because of me. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great shall your reward be in heaven, for so they persecuted the prophets who came before you. I'm going to stop there. So these blesseds, first one is blessed are the merciful, blessed are those pure in heart, blessed are the peacemakers, and blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake. So what we learn about Jesus, that by the way he organized these lists of blesseds, by how he made them. I mean, in some ways, the first ones are kind of more interior, the second one's more exterior to a degree. I don't know, pure in heart, you can't really see the pure in heart. Apparently they see something though. But mercy is something you can see displayed, right? A person shows mercy, comes alongside somebody. And what do these tell us about people? What is Jesus telling these people about by making this list for them? And going on to persecution, blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake. And then he says, blessed are you if you're persecuted for my sake. What is Jesus equating his own life with by that close connection? Being persecuted for righteousness' sake, being persecuted for his sake. And what impact might have had on the disciples, hearing Jesus talk about all these different blesseds, the poor in spirit, the hunger and thirst for righteousness folk, the merciful, the meek earlier, the pure in heart, the peacemakers, and those persecuted. And then all of a sudden Jesus says, and blessed are you. Blessed are you when men revile and persecute you, when they say all kinds of evil against you falsely because of me. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great will your reward be in heaven. For so they persecuted the prophets who were before you. Now, if you know anything about how the prophets are persecuted, and they were killed a lot of times. So what might this have said to the disciples? How might this have encouraged them or discouraged them? As Jesus told them to rejoice and be exceedingly glad when people treat them horribly. Wow. Is there anything that strikes you as learning about Jesus that he made these statements? Do you learn anything about him? Have you experienced times in your life when you've been reviled or persecuted, or people have said evil things about you falsely because of your connection to Jesus. How might this scripture speak to you today? May you be one who is pure in heart, so you see God everywhere. May you practice mercy, so you can experience mercy. May you work to make peace, because, oh my gosh, what a privilege it is to help make peace. Blessings. Have a very Merry Christmas.